Hello guys, welcome to another preview. This is for the first game that is going to happen at St. Lucia between Trinbago Knight Riders and Barbados. It's going to be an important game, and before I get to the game and the Dream11 preview, keeping the weather in mind, the game is going to start in the next 3 hours. So at the start, while it might be slightly drier towards the second innings, you might see some rain, and the second game can also potentially get washed out because of rain at night. So that is one thing for you to keep in mind, that maybe you pile up first innings batters in the first game, because we are not too sure how the second innings will pan out. So first innings batters and bowlers might be the key here. So that is the weather for this game. Then you look at the team. Now, first up, the keepers. Quinton de Kock not opening reduces his effectiveness slightly, especially because his form has been slightly iffy. So if Puran's batting first, I'll go with him. If Quinton de Kock is batting first, I'll go with him. Pretty straightforward swap in or out there. Kyle Mayers looking in good form, bad ball, not too much to discuss. Same for Tion Webster. And one pick I'll have to make from here. I'm currently tempted to go with Colin Munro. If he plays, I will go with him. If he does not play, then maybe someone like Azam Khan or Harry Tector. For now, assuming that Colin Munro should play the game, I will go with him. Then we look at the all-rounders. Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, Jason Holder, all very straightforward picks. Not too much to think on those. The last pick between Cornwall and Corbin Bosch, who's bowled very well. Now, one factor that might work in favor of Cornwall is that TKR can have some left-handers up top. Colin Munro, if he plays, Nicholas Puran is a left-hander. Sunil Narayan opened the batting in the last match as a left-hander. So it would mean that there would be some left-handedness up top, and because he's opening the batting to Cornwall, it does make it slightly difficult for you to leave him in that scenario, and hence I'll go with him for now. Then you look at the bowling. Obed McCoy picks himself, and you have a second pick here, probably Jaden Seals. If he plays, I'll go with him. Else Anderson Phillip. Assuming Jaden Seals will play, I'll go with him. Now your last pick is slightly tricky, because Akil Hussain is going to again bowl to a huge set of left-handers, and we see that left-handedness playing a role in sometimes reducing spells for bowlers. So Quinton de Kock going to bat in the top 3 left-hander. Kyle Mayers opening, going to bat in the top 3 left-hander. David Miller going to bat in the top 5 left-hander. So those things might work against his favor. So maybe that's a Grand League drop choice for you. Against Cornwall, he has a favorable matchup. He can really bowl well to him, especially because Cornwall hoiks quite a bit and Akil is very sharp. So one miss and he's going to hit the stumps. So maybe that's a chance that you can take. I'm not too sure yet. Totally depends on the conditions, and also depends on what the rain scenario is. But that is one thing in mind, that if you want to go with just 2 bowlers, you want to pick someone like Miller, want to go with both keepers, de Kock and Puran, you can do that. If you go with just 2 bowlers, which you can do on the Fan to Play app. If you're interested, the link is in the description. And apart from that, captaincy, vice captaincy for this game. Now Kyle Mayers, I felt like even though he bowled well, I'm not expecting him to take that many amount of wickets every game. So for me, the standard best choices would be someone like Jason Holder and Sunil Narayan to take if he's bowling second. If Sunil Narayan is bowling sec first, then I'll probably go with somebody like Andre Russell. And like I mentioned, my GL choices, you also have from the Barbados batting, I mentioned Miller, Tector, Azam. One of these 3, if Munro does not play, will feature in my base team too. And this is captaincy and vice captaincy choices. And that is what the team looks like for this specific game. Apart from that, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. Questions, suggestions. And before you exit the video, remember to hit the like button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great game.